let's move on to the fourth email today. And the fourth email today comes to us from Brian Knight, who writes, "The Nun just made $55 million opening 7 weeks before Halloween and with bad reviews. Halloween, the movie, is opening a week before Halloween, the holiday, and has received rave reviews from the Toronto International Film Festival. My question is, can Halloween make over $100 million opening weekend? I am no horror fan, but I can see the writing on the wall, and I think even $125 million is doable." All right, thanks a lot for the question, man. And yeah, so you just had The Nun come out, and The Nun, I love that image that Ray made, and The Nun sweeping up makes over $50 million, biggest opening in the Conjuring franchise, right? And the second biggest opening for a September film in movie history, only behind It. So the question, a lot of us have been wondering, how will Halloween do? And the question specifically here is, can it make over $100 million? Yay, even $125 million. I may regret saying this, and it may change my mind as we get closer, but I'm going to say no. No. There's a couple things you're not taking into consideration here. Number one, the Conjuring franchise is an active, ongoing franchise that's enjoying some success. And the last film in that franchise, Annabelle Creation, was very well received, did very well, and The Nun is able to capitalize on that. The Conjuring series is a current, ongoing, successful franchise. You cannot say that about Halloween. Halloween is neither current, neither ongoing, and especially in the last 20 years, not successful. Now, positive reviews and negative reviews will have, I've talked about this before, I've had studio publicists say it counts for about a 10% swing in box office. If a movie makes $50 million, let's say a movie would make $50 million, all other things being equal. If it gets great reviews, they think it can make $55 million. If it gets horrible reviews, they think that 50 drops to 45. It doesn't change a $50 million movie into a $150 million movie. It doesn't change a $50 million movie into a $12 million movie, but it does have a little bit of swing. Good reviews coming out of the Toronto International Film Festival is nothing but good news, but I don't think it takes a $50 million opening and makes a $100 million opening. You know what I'm saying? Also, let's be realistic. Let's look at the last 3 Halloween movies that have opened and how they did on their opening weekends, all right? So, Halloween Resurrection, which also had Jamie Lee Curtis in it, came out in 2002. Its opening weekend was $12 million. Then in 2007, Halloween came back with the Rob Zombie versions. Its opening weekend, $26 million. Then in 2009, just 8 years ago, Halloween 2 came out, made $16 million. So that's the pattern that we're seeing with this franchise right now. Next, yeah, but Jamie Lee Curtis is back. Well, Jamie Lee Curtis was back for Halloween Resurrection as well. So there's that. So again, 2 giant differences between the Conjuring franchise and the Halloween franchise. The Conjuring franchise is current, ongoing, and successful. The Halloween franchise, you cannot say that about. Also, when you look at the track record, the pattern of the last 3 Halloween movies, now granted, that doesn't mean everything, but you're looking at $12 million, $26 million, and $16 million. To expect that to jump to $100 million? I don't know. That seems like a big, big reach to me. Now, look, I've been more surprised by other things. I didn't think It would make $100 million opening weekend. I didn't. And made over 120. Over 120. I thought it would do well. I never thought it was going to do that. So maybe this is the same situation. Maybe we're in an exact same situation where I'm saying like, nah, Halloween can't make $100 million, and then watch, it comes out of nowhere, makes $100 million. But that may be the case, and I'm open to being wrong. But when you look at all the facts and the circumstances and the criteria we're looking at right now, I don't think, it doesn't seem reasonable to me to assume it would make over $100 million at this point. So who knows? Hopefully it's as good as everybody's saying it is. And if it is that good, it deserves to make $100 million. And here's hoping for great success for it. I just think $100 million is a little bit of a reach. But like we said, we've seen stranger things and we've been wrong before. So let's see how that all kind of turns out. All right, let's move on now to the final email topic of the